Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Diamond Select Toys, The Lord of the Rings Wave 3, the Orc and Aragorn Deluxe action figure. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll start with the packaging first. It's very similar to the previous two releases, very standard packaging. I'm just gonna do it really quick here, and here we have Orc and Aragorn, and here we have the Build-A-Figure. And by completing this wave 3, you will be able to build up the Sauron Build-A-Figure, which is awesome, by the way. Cool, let's move the packagings away. Here we have the two amazing figures. One is being the Orc, the other one being Aragorn. And I'll be reviewing the Orc first. It's the Moria Orc. Very nice looking figure. This figure is very small, but definitely not cheaply made at all. The sculpture, the paint apps is fantastic. Let me zoom in closer so you can get a better look. Cool. The eyes are sculpted very nicely, and the teeth, the disgusting teeth, looking absolutely amazing. I really like these kind of goblin looking monsters. You know, I just like them. I think they're so wicked. It's cool. And if you buy a lot of these, you can actually army build these, you know. Not that I recommend you do that, because, you know, give somebody else a chance to buy these figures, but that would be something very cool. Yeah, I really like the head sculpt. And then the rest of the figure looking absolutely amazing. Just the paint apps, even the toenails painted very nicely. A lot of action figures don't even paint their toenails, if you know what I mean. So very cool. All these pointy stuff are made out of doable plastic or rubbery materials, so it's not that easy to break on this figure. It's all like kind of rubbery in a way, so it's cool and not that pointy, so it doesn't hurt your fingers when you touch it, which is cool. And here's the back. I really like all these joints, how these joints are made, you know. They're not as visible like some of the other brands, so which is really cool. Yeah, just overall very nice design here. Orc, cool. And then Orc comes with a interchangeable head, which is a helmeted head looking absolutely amazing. The eyes is like golden color. I will do a squab right here. Let's see. Cool. And just pack this thing in there. Cool. And here we have a armored, helmeted Orc figure. Very nice. Once again, like I said, you can buy two of these, have one display without the helmet and one display with the helmet. That will be looking super awesome. In terms of articulations, very standard. I mean, this is how far the arms can go up, because it's hindered by these armor piece right here. But you know, I don't know how big of a dynamic pose you will be doing for this figure. This is how much it can split, which is quite cool, you know. And you can move up and down. I think they've really improved their wave 3 in terms of stiffness. It's all very natural right now. I feel very comfortable playing with the figure in this kind of stiffness, you know. It seems cool. Yeah, all the joints and stuff seems very naturally stiff. The stiffness is very natural. Cool. And let's see. Oh yeah, they even have a waist swivels right here, which is cool. Despite the fact there's a heavy armor right here. Yeah, overall very nice figure. And also it comes with two pieces of weapons. One is a longer arrow, which he can hold it. Let me see. Let me just put it in his, yep, like so. Very cool. The other one, it's some kind of sword. Very nice as well. Let me see if I can just put it in here. Yeah, something like that. Cool, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna display him like this, you know, something like this. Yeah, and the figure does not have any problem standing, by the way. It can stand just fine, you know, like so, you know. But once again, if you know me, I always welcome every figure to come with stands. That's probably the best thing for me. Unfortunately, these sets, they don't have a stand. They don't come with stands. In terms of Build-A-Figure, the Orc figure do come with a dagger or some kind of a weapon for the Sauron Build-A-Figure, which is kind of weird, you know, for such a small figure as compared to Aragorn. I would expect it would come with all these legs and arm pieces, but no, those pieces actually come with Aragorn, and Orc only comes with this weapon piece. Isn't that interesting? They didn't come with any interchangeable hands or anything like that. So yeah, if you're not like a completionist and you're on a budget, I think Orc is you can pass this figure if you want to build up Sauron, you know, just without the weapons. I mean, it's not complete, but that's something that's doable. You know, you can custom make these or use some other weapons in replacement of this if you're on a budget, you know. Of course, if you're a Lord of the Ring fan, you definitely should pick up the whole wave. It's not just for the Sauron figure, but this whole wave is amazing. But if you're on a budget, that would be something you can think about, you know, skipping the Orc, just buy the Aragorn, you will be able to complete the whole figure. I mean, that's one thing. I guess maybe that's what Diamond Select Toys was trying to say or trying to do. Cool. So that's Orc, and next let's do Aragorn. And Aragorn, by the way, is probably my favorite figure in this whole series, the Lord of the Rings Sauron Build-A-Figure wave, from wave 1 to wave 3. It's just amazing. I like all the stuff that it comes with, the way it looks, the size of it, the heaviness. It's just cool. First, the head sculpt. I don't think it's beautifully amazing, but I think it's cool. You know, it's there. It's not perfect. I will still give it like 75% on the head sculpts here. You know, they could do better, but yeah. And then the rest of the figure, all the details are there as always. All of the not Marvel Legends, all of the Diamond Select Toys Lord of the Ring lines. It's amazing on paint apps. Look at these age effects and dirtiness on the boots. It's just amazing, right? Like, I really like these kind of surreal, like realistic looking paint apps. Make the figure really realistic and upscale. And yeah, look at all these amazing paint apps and sculptures on the armor piece here, looking absolutely amazing. The back, it's cool. Even the back, has that little wash to it. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, and then articulation, I'm not gonna go into details. It's the same articulations. This is how far it can bend, which is quite a lot. There's nothing hinders him, so he can do like almost 180 both ways, which is cool. And all these pieces are very soft rubbery material, so it will not hinder much of the articulations. At least I don't think so. Let's do, see, it can kick front. The back goes this far. I mean, it can still go pretty farther. See, because all these pieces are split, and they're also all made with soft materials, which is cool. And then, like, once again, this wave, they've definitely improved on stiffness and articulations. It was really bad if you see my reviews on the first 2 waves, but yeah, this wave is cool. And in terms of accessories, it does come with already pre-installed one sword and one kind of dagger or swords. They're all removable. You can take all of them out. They're all sculpted very nicely. And this one too, I really like this little tiny, I'm not sure if it's a dagger or a smaller sword. The details is amazing. Like, look at these sculpts and writings on it. It's just amazing. For such a small accessory, they went so far for it. And, you know, like, I think that's bravo about Diamond Select Toys. I really like it. And in terms of the rest of the accessories, he also comes with a fire torch. Basically, he can just hold it like so. Like so, you get the idea. Recreating that scene. Very nice. I think this is very nice looking as well. You know, one of the better accessories I've seen. And he also comes with another sword, which I forgot the name about this sword, but I know this sword is pretty significant. Yeah, it's like a symbol of his royalty and loyalty. His power and his strength, very nicely sculpted. Definitely, this is a better version of this, the one that he's having. This is definitely much better paint apps. Look at all these writings. It's amazing. And the sword, it's cool too. It has all these writings on it. Of course, I don't understand what they're writing, But yeah, very nice sculpted. I really like it. But these are fragile, by the way. All the accessories are very fragile, so be careful with them. Yeah, very nice figure. Even the necklace, you know, it's painted very nicely. I don't see too much of a paint issues here, which is amazing, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is Aragorn. I think, like I said, this is probably my most favorite figure from this series. And in terms of Build-A-Figure, Aragorn do come with two pieces of Build-A-Figure. One is the right arm of Sauron and the right leg of Sauron. Interesting, right? For Orc, it's such small, I would thought this will come with this figure, but they come with Aragorn. I think I guess Diamond Select Toys, what they're trying to do is, if you don't like Orc, you can pass it. You can just buy the Aragorn, because I mean everybody will probably buy Aragorn for sure. He's a main dude from the series, and he's such an amazing figure. So in that way, it can save you $30 to $35, you know, for not having a Orc figure in your collection. But once again, if you're not just trying to collect your Sauron figure, you really like Lord of the Rings, I think you should collect all of the figures. They're all equally amazing. The difference or the favoritisms are based on the character and of course the costume designs of the characters. It's not really the figure's fault. It's more of the design and the look of the figure. It just, everybody have their own preference on the way the characters look or how they like the characters, right? Yeah, so this is Aragorn and this is Orc, and these are wave 3 from the Diamond Select Toys Lord of the Rings Sauron Build-A-Figure line. Once again, I think these figures are fantastic. I love them, and I cannot wait to show you guys the completed Build-A-Figure Sauron. That's gonna look fantastic. And before we go, let's do a size comparison with Marvel Legends. I just by chance have Gilgamesh. Here's Gilgamesh. Here is Aragorn. Gilgamesh, it's Aragon is like a head taller than Gilgamesh, but definitely bulkier and bigger in size in every way. And here's Gilgamesh standing next to Orc. Orc is about half head shorter than Gilgamesh, so yeah, that's just a comparison, because Marvel Legends in a 6-inch line versus Diamond Select Toys are usually in a 7 inches line. Cool. So here's my review of the Diamond Select Toys Wave 3 Orc and Aragorn figure. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.